Weiner. Give it up for the very funny Paul Weiner.
I heard somebody was on a date.
Oh my God.
No. I do want to thank Ozzy, your host. He's doing a good job. Give Ozzy a round of applause. He looks way more scary than he is. He's all bark and a lot of bite. So yeah, he was right though. I'm a queer. I'm a liberal. I'm a Jew from New Jersey. I'm a punk rocker. I was at a show the other night. I said this. This woman goes, "Y'all don't need to keep repeating yourself over and over again. Bless your heart." Which I found out what that really means in Texas. Bless your heart. See, I said bless your heart today to somebody who they were trying to use their blinker. It was hanging off their car. In the rain. And I was like, oh, bless your heart for trying. And then I realized, like, that's not the proper use of it. At least in Texas. Like, in Texas, it's a 4-letter word. So, yeah, I'm from New Jersey. Can't use a mic stand. I don't know what from New Jersey. One of the ways you can tell I'm from New Jersey is when I get behind the wheel. I just look like this. And then I start the engine. It's interesting growing up in New Jersey too. I'm a mix. I'm Irish Catholic and German Jew. Yeah. Might get really drunk and then do a home invasion later. But I stopped drinking though. I don't know. You guys might drink. I don't ever want to put it down. I had to stop drinking though. Not for the usual reasons though. I have an allergic reaction. I break out in handcuffs. Followed by a reoccurring rash of felonies. It's all right though. I'm doing much better now. Laying off the juice. So yeah, I know you guys are on a date, but I'll talk about my relationship. I started seeing somebody, it's been almost a year, and we decided to do the Myers-Briggs to see if we're compatible, like 6 months after we started having sex. But are you guys familiar with the Myers-Briggs test, where you find out, like, what you are? Turns out she's ENFJ. It's empathetic, nymphomaniac that fucks Jews. I'm PTSD, which works out great because she likes fucking crazy. An interesting story too. How I found out I had PTSD was really interesting. I joined the military. I know some vets here. I joined the military back in the 80s. And I was in basic training, and the platoon sergeant said to me, he goes, "You a commie, a devil worshiper, and a homosexual?" I was like, "Actually, I am." I didn't know you weren't supposed to say that, though. Out loud to a platoon sergeant in the 80s. And they took me to see a psychiatrist, and that's where I found out I had PTSD. I went in. Who goes in with PTSD? And it was great, though, because I remember the psychiatrist saying to me, she said, "Paul, you're too messed up to kill." I was so bummed. I mean, there are many things in life to get you down, but that one, that's like, I had high expectations that, there would be one thing I could maybe do right in this life. And that would be take another person's life for my country. And it's really awkward now, though, when I have a victim in a chair, tied up, and then I hear her voice in my head, "You're too messed up to kill." It's a really awkward situation when I have to tell that person, I'm like, "By the way, I can't kill you now, because I just realized and remembered this." And but what I do is then I just, I have suicidal thoughts, and I've lived with them for many years, and I've always just thought about how I want other people to kill themselves. It's a different form of suicidal thoughts. So in this situation, usually what I do is I just tell them, like, listen, I'm going to untie you and I'm going to run. And nobody dies. It works out great. It's like the reverse Dexter. I don't even know what that means. I've been watching You. Have you guys seen You?
Yes.
Oh my God. Talk about white privilege. That show is just full of it. What else is going on? I told you I'm really good at relationships. What's really cool is me and my girlfriend, we both have teenage sons. And any parents here?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, admit it.
Oh, yeah.
Admit it.
7 kids.
We've all made the mistake. And it's interesting though, well, I'll tell you, being a parent, one thing I realized, I used to get mad when people be like, talk about their pets and they call them fur babies. And I'm like, have you ever taken care of a child? Your dog is not a baby. But then I realized there are similarities, because dogs and little babies are very cute. And they're very little. And if they poop, you gotta clean it up. And if you ignore them, you're a horrible human being. But now that I have teenagers, I realize they're like cats. You know what I mean? They're assholes. And I just tell them, go shit in a box. I just put litter in the toilet, just have a field day, kid. But I've been doing a really good job right now of ignoring my teenager. He's home doing what they do best, play video games. And probably watching porn. But I really wanted to get him off the video games. I was like, but I didn't know what, I was like, what do I do, My parenting skills are so limited. So I just left bags of weed all over my house. It ain't working, folks. I'm telling you, this kid is good. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So then I was like, okay, I'm gonna go deep on this one. So when he goes to sleep now, I inject him with heroin. I've been doing this for a couple weeks, so he's got a pretty good habit going. But I figure one of these days he's gonna wake up and I'm just not gonna inject him, and he's gonna be sick. And I'm gonna be like, hey, maybe we should hop that computer, huh? Maybe we can get well. I don't know, geez, I know. I'm doing the best I can to parent. It's hard. It's hard. Kids are crazy. He went on his first date recently, which was both very exciting and very frightening because he's the last of my virgins. So I don't know who I'm going to sacrifice if he gets lucky. I asked him, I said, where are you guys going on your date? And he said, we're going to a Bible study. Once again, look at me. I messed up. I don't know where I went wrong. So I did what every good parent would do in this situation. I wrote down my Pornhub password and information and just gave it to him. So I think you're going to need this way more than me. And he did what teenagers do. Oh, Dad, you're so embarrassing. Don't you know nobody pays for porn? That's a win column as a parent there. That's a win column. I'm doing all right. But I did ask him, I said, I just got to know, why do you want to hook up with a Christian? And he looked at me and he just goes like this. It's a fetish.
What?
A fetish. I was like, what? He goes, yeah. Check it out, Dad. VirginMaryMilk.com. Have you seen this website? I was like, my kid invented a porn genre. Is that her geez? Oh, geez, yeah. Oh, man. I'll tell you. It's cool, though, being a parent, though. It really is. some good times. Like tonight, actually, I said goodnight to him, right? I said, I'm going out. I'm going to go do some comedy. And then I gave him some food. And then I went and got ready, and I came back, and I said, okay, I'm going now. And I gave him a kiss on the head, because I'm such a loving dad. And he's just knee-deep killing people online.
Yeah.
And he says, you're going to bed, right? I'm like, it's 6:45. You know I don't go to bed till at least 8:30. See, I'm 52 years old. I know I don't look it. You guys can clap for my good looks here.
Yeah.
You want to know the beauty secrets?
Yeah.
A lot of people, they get that, that stuff, the...
Botox.
Botox.
Yeah, the Botox. They inject the Botox. I inject heroin in my face. Ironically, I shoot up Botox in my veins. I have the insides of a 20-year-old. I don't know where I'm going with that one. But, yeah, I'm 52. And it's weird being 52. I got my first pair of bifocals recently. And it's really weird because when I was 25, I was bi-fucking. And I'm not gonna lie, the bifocals are way better. Way better. You can see, it makes everything look bigger. Whoa! That's a dick. Get a little lost in myself there. So let's tell you guys, I grew up in New Jersey, punk rocker, and I'm also Jewish, been mentioned. I like to tell people I'm Jewish. I just repeat it over and over again. You know, I'm one of the Jews who puts the sin in synagogue. You know what I'm saying? But I'm German Jewish, which is, we're a little more rare. Yeah, we're rare. You know, and it's interesting because, you know, it's like I don't look Jewish, whatever that is. I don't know what that look is, but it's like I know I don't have it. I do look very German, though. You know, I look like the guy that would have shot me in Schindler's List. Dress for the job you want, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I don't even know, what am I qualified to do looking like this, too, you know? Like, you know, what? Kill myself? Kill a Jew? Or like, what, be a bouncer at an Applebee's? By the way, if you're in the neighborhood, come see me. And I've been really trying to figure out what an Applebee is. Does anyone, I mean, like, you know, there's like honeybees and killer bees, herpes. That stings. Watch out for that one. If there's any message we get out of this tonight, stay away from the Applebee's. Oh, life is good though. I love it here in Georgetown too. This is actually, I live in Southwest Austin now, so I'm kind of out of sorts. Way out of sorts. Yeah. It's interesting. I was a stay-at-home dad, right? For a long time, lived on a cul-de-sac in Southwest Austin. By the way, cul-de-sac is a French word for kill me now. And now I'm a divorced, single dad, you know, got a 2-bedroom apartment, which is also kill me now. Somebody said it. You felt it coming, right? I thought I heard somebody say it. Maybe it's just the voices in my head, I'm not sure. Oh boy. You guys are really great. I saw a light. I don't know where I am at the time. You guys are awesome. You guys are going to have an awesome time tonight. There are some unbelievable comics here, and I really just want to thank you vets that came out, and thank everybody here in Georgetown that came out. I did this show a couple months ago to 5 people. 5 people. I killed it. Where the hell were you? Where were you guys that night? I mean, I'll show you the video to prove it. It's on Pornhub under Burger. All right, you guys, thanks a lot. Have a good night.